I'm going to show you how to register for courses for next year for the 2015-2016 school year. The first thing you do is go to the Auburn City Schools website, auburnschools.org. Okay, and it's going to come up like this, and then you're just going to scroll down to the bottom. You're going to go to INOW. You're going to click on INOW. You're going to type in your username and password. Your password is going to start with Auburn and then the 4-digit password number that you have. You'll see this is my son's INOW page. What you're going to do is you're going to go over here to request, and you're going to click on request, and this is your site. This is where you're going to start adding your request in for next year. With this, you're going to have your AHS registration form, the long 11.5 by 17 inch either green or blue form, depending on if you're a rising junior or senior. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to go over here and you're going to start adding your courses. Remember, you're going to do at least four core classes, your English, math, science, and social studies. And then you're going to do your electives, and you're going to add a total of 8 credits. That's the key word, a total of 8 credits. Okay, so let's get started and let's start adding some classes. Okay, the first thing I want to do is I want to add my English. Okay, so I click add. Then you go over here and you're going to only put in the course number. You're not going to do any of this other stuff. You're just going to put in your course number. So I'm going to take, let's see, I want to do AP English 11, which is 200016. And then you're going to click search, and it's going to bring it up right here. This is AP English 11. And then I'm going to click on the course number. You always have to do that so it highlights it up, because if you just go to click add, it's not going to add it. So we just added it, so it shows up in your request. Then we're going to go down the sheet and we're going to choose a math. Next year I want to take, let's see, I want to double up. I want to take pre-calculus and calculus. So I want to take pre-calculus, that is number 210020. And you click search, click the box, and click add. It'll show up. And then I want to take calculus. And so for calculus, I type in 210023. And then click search, add the box, and click add. Okay, so this means that I'm going to take pre-calculus first semester and calculus second semester. Okay, then I want to pick my, let's see, my social studies. My social studies is either going to be U.S. History 11 or AP American History. This is for an 11th grader, a rising 11th grader. So let's see. I want to take U.S. History 11. So that is 230019. And I'm going to click OK, and then highlight the box and click add. So I have English, math, 2 maths, and 1 social studies, and then I need to choose my science. Next year I'm definitely going to do chemistry, so that is 220061. Click search, click the box, and then click add. So these are my core classes that I'm going to choose. And then let's say I have a change of heart and I don't want to double up on math anymore. I've looked at this and I'm thinking, chemistry and calculus is probably going to be in the same semester, or it possibly could. I don't want to double up on math anymore. So I'm going to hit calculus, and then I'm going to click delete. It's going to come up like this, and you're going to say OK. And there, it deleted my calculus. So I only have pre-cal. Okay, so that's my 4 classes that are my core classes. Now I'm going to start choosing electives. I took German 1 last year, so I want to take German 2. So let's see, it's 270044. Click search, German, add, and there it is right there. Okay, and so let's see. I know I'm a athlete, so I need to take weight training. I'm a female, even though this is under Keegan's. I'm gonna type in that I want to take weight training for females, and that is 24002 AC. You have to type in those little letters at the end for the type of weight training that you want. So see, it's advanced weight training for females. Click and then add. So I'm in there. Okay, then we're going to flip over your form on the back so you can start looking at the electives. We do have some new electives, and I think I want to take some of those new electives. The one that's about monsters, it's called Seminar on Literature Studies, Villains and Monsters, and it's a half credit class. So I want to take that. I really would have wanted to take that. 20030. Now just keep in mind that this is a half credit class, so you need to take another half credit class with it. So I'm adding that. So there it is. It's just a half credit. So I need to take 2, and I want to do the one on minority experience, the other new one, the semester literature study or seminar literature studies on minority experience, right above the monsters and villains one. So I click add. I'm going to put in 20031. Hit search. Click the box and add it. So right now you'll see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 classes, and you might think you're done, but these 2 are half credits, so that's just 1 class. So I really only have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need to choose another elective. I have always wanted to take, let's see, drawing. Let's say that I already have the prerequisite, which would be studio art, which next year is going to actually be called visual art. So when you see that on the sheet, know that that's a new name change for studio art. Again, that's visual arts. But I've already taken that, so now I can take drawing with Mr. Dyer. So I want to go ahead and type in 280097 and hit search. Two-dimensional art is called. 280097. Just want to check that number, and that is it. Click it and then click add. All right, so now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 credits worth of classes on my request. So I have a full schedule for next year. Just remember, on the green sheet, you're going to put on the back of the green sheet or the blue sheet, whether you're junior or senior, you're going to put your backup electives. So, you have to keep in mind that our master schedule for next year is not made yet. It will be made based on the number of courses that are chosen by you guys. So, you put in your request, and then we generate a report that tells us how many, for example, how many females want to take advanced weight, and then we'll know how many teachers and how many sections of that we need to have. How many students want to take chemistry, and then we'll know how many sections and teachers we need for that, etc. So there is a chance that I might not be able to take weight training for females and these 2 electives at the same time. There's a possibility that, for example, maybe they're taught at the exact same time, same period. So depending on if I can take it or not will determine if my counselor needs to go in and look at my backup electives. So just make sure that you put your backup electives on the request form on the back at the bottom and turn that in as soon as you can. And so if my schedule comes up and I have some holes in my schedule because I have some conflicting classes, my counselor will then go to my green sheet and type in some of my backup electives. So right now we are done, and I'm going to click on here and delete all of these for Keegan so he doesn't end up taking, weight training for females. Click. Okay. All right. You're good to go. Thank you.